Oh, yes, sweet treats. How to avoid the sweet treats during the holiday seasons. For whatever reason, cookies were the most common sweet treat. So how do you avoid the sweet treats during the holidays? Don't feel like you need to avoid the fucking sweet treats. If you want to have some sweet treats, why am I saying sweet treats so many times? If you want to have some sweet treats, fucking sweet treats. You want some sweet treats, have some sweet treats. People run into issues when they feel like they need to avoid the sweet treats. Why am I saying sweet treats so many times? When you demonize a certain food as good or bad, right or wrong, healthy or unhealthy, you are setting yourself up for failure. Period, end of story. I'm not a dogmatic person, but that is a fact from thousands of clients seeing this over and over and over again. When you feel like you need to avoid them, when that's your verbiage and your thought process, when you eventually give in and have one, your first thought is, I fucked up. And what happens when you think you fucked up for enjoying a sweet treat? What happens? You say, well, you know what? I already fucked up, so let's go fucking savage mode. And you have the entire plate. And everyone that fucking Thanksgiving is like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on over there? Simply by not trying to avoid them, by giving yourself permission to have them, you're going to have more self-control. Binge eating, and we're gonna talk about it later, often stems from feeling like you screwed up. Don't avoid them. Now, we can come up with strategies to moderate them, and that's what I'm gonna help you do right now, but get this fucking word, avoid, out of your vocabulary. I mean, unless the sweet treats like bloat you or they like make you fart like a fucking Bigfoot or whatever it is, if they make you feel bad, avoid it, whatever. But if you enjoy it, it's okay to enjoy it. So rather than saying avoid, I think a better way to phrase this question is, how can I eat some sweet treats? How can I eat some sweet treats in moderation without going full shit head mode? That's a better way to phrase it, right? How can you have some while staying on track? How can you enjoy it without going completely overboard? How can you enjoy it without feeling like you have to restrict it and you can't have any? Where's the balance? I have two really, really effective ways to try and do this. Work super well, so give them a shot. Number one, there's a lot of sweet treats. Fucking sweet treats, Rico. There's a lot of sweet treats at these parties. A lot. And if you look at the research around caloric intake in a single sitting, consistently, when people go to a buffet and there's just endless options, people eat way more calories when they're eating a lot of different types of foods. When there's pie, when there's cake, when there's ice cream, when there's cookies, when there's whatever. What I recommend is this. Pick your favorite one. One. You can have as much of it as you want, and I mean that. You can have as much of that one as you want, but just that one. And what this does is, you're gonna find yourself getting full of it relatively soon. And the crazy part is this, a lot of people, when they give themselves permission to eat it, all of a sudden, they can do it in moderation. When you feel like you're screwing up, when you feel like you should be avoiding it, it becomes an impulse. And you can't stop. You just wanna go, because you don't know when the next time you're gonna eat it is. When you allow yourself to eat it, and you even say you can have as much of it as you want, it's not a big deal anymore, and you're not screwing up. So pick one dessert, pick one sweet treat, have as much as you want. Now, that's the first option. The second one is when you go get whatever you're gonna get, put it all on one plate and make it only that one trip. Do not say, okay, well, I'm gonna go here at 4 p.m., and then I'm gonna go back at 4:30 p.m., and then go back at 5:15, then go back at 7, and one trip. Put it all on one plate, and that's what you can have for dessert that day. If you wanna have a bunch of different ones on one plate, by the way, I'm not talking about like a lunch-sized tray, I mean like a fucking plate, all right? Put whatever you want on that one plate, and if you wanna eat all of it, eat all of it. If you don't wanna eat all of it, don't. But at least this way, you're monitoring how many total calories you're gonna eat, and you're way less likely to go overboard. And then there, you don't feel like a failure, and you stay on track, and you can be more consistent. And that is how you can stay on track and lose fat over the holidays while enjoying it.